Hello, we are going to start today the implementation of constant in C#. Today I opened with .NET 3.1 framework, .NET 3.1 long time support. In the previous lab we opened .NET 6.0. In 6.0 we did not find this source code. In .NET 3.1 we find this source code. So all of you open your IDE. So first thing is, what do you mean by constant? The constant is used for fix the value. Whenever you need a particular variable with fixing a value, that time we always use the constant. We make this variable constant with the help of keyword const. The const keyword help us to make the variable become constant and the value should be fixed throughout the program. After that, no one allowed to change this value. No one can modify this value. So, how can we write a source code for it? As we know, we discussed in the lecture as well, first we use one keyword const. Okay, so use here the const keyword inside the main body. Whatever we are going to implement inside the behavior. Where is our behavior? Behavior is main. Okay, means any function, any method. But here we have only one method, so we are going to implement inside the one method main. Okay, so now first is we will use the keyword const, okay, to make a constant. So const is a const keyword. Then the name. First is data type, then data type. What is the data type? Your choice. I am taking double here. After data type, name of the identifier. The name, like I am going pi like that, okay, because radius is the user choice. What value the user wants to enter, it's user choice. I am taking the fixed value like pi, acceleration due to gravity, exponential, constant. So we are taking this kind of value as a constant. Okay, so we are taking here the pi. What is the value of pi? We know very well, 3.1415 like that. Okay, so this value we made it fixed. Now we are going to take one more variable. This is variable. The first one was constant. Okay, so the variable double double radius. We have taken one variable radius. Now we want to take the input from the keyboard. So how can we take the input through the keyboard? The first thing is we should take through read line statement. From which statement? Read line. Okay, I told you the read line statement is always receiving the value from the keyboard in the form of string. In which format? String format. We need to change this value to double. So for this process we need type conversion. we convert the type of data. We convert the type of data from string to double. So how can we do this? First is console. I told you we will read from the left, okay? Console dot read line. Console dot read line. After that, we know very well the read line will take the value, but the value is in the format of string, okay? So we will change this value. So for changing the value, we need to use one method. What is the method? To double. To double is the method. Means we converted value from string to double. Now we should understand from where this method from convert class. This method from convert class. So you should be careful about which class method it is, because we need to give the address of the particular method. The address of the method is convert class. Inside convert class, to double method. Okay, to double, to int, to string, to type. These are the different kind of methods in the class convert. After that, in which variable we want to store this value? We want to store this value to the variable radius. Here, so radius. So you can see here, by the help of this particular statement, we input the value to our radius variable from the keyboard. And now you want to show to the user what value the user wants to input, what type of value user will be going to input. So for this we will change just console dot write line. Inside this we will take enter radius. So user can understand what value user needs to enter. Okay, and we can do one more thing, my dear. After putting the radius, we will take here console dot write line. We will write here so you can see here what I did. We have taken the value in the second statement. In the first statement, just we are going to let the understand the user about what the value we are looking for. Like we are looking for radius, we just told to the user enter radius. Okay, after entering the value, the user will see the value with units. The units will come after the value entered by the user. You can check here. Till here you can check the program. The radius you entered like 123.5 and you see 123.5 units. Yes. So this is only to format, to let them understand. Do you know what is units? What do you mean by units? Anyone can explain me about the units? No? No one?
Define value on the program.
Huh?
Define value on the program. Constant.
Do you know the kilometers? Yes? You say like millimeter, centimeter, kilometers, yeah, miles. Huh? These are the different units. As per the size we are taking, if we are like, if I want to judge the size of this room in classroom, what we'll say? Square feet, square yards. Yeah, because it's a small. Okay. If I need to judge the size of one full road, I will say in kilometers. I want to judge the length of one piece of cloth, I will take in centimeters, in meters. Yeah. If I take the country size, I take in miles, in kilometers or in miles. Okay. The units, it depends to you which unit want to be fixed here, maybe kilometer, centimeter, millimeter. So in general we take units. Okay. What are the units we entered? Now if you are judging something in kilometers, put here kilometers. If you are judging something in meters, put it meters. Okay. So it's like that. So after that we'll use here some mathematical expression to find the volume of cylinder. What is the shape of cylinder? What is the shape of cylinder? This is the shape of cylinder. In cylinder, this is the height and this is the radius. What is the volume of cylinder? Volume pi r square h. This is the volume of cylinder. And volume always in the form of cubic units. Cubic units. Okay. How we will write in our source code? We just take a look. Take a permission from HOD. Take it. Mathematical expression to find volume of cylinder. To find volume of cylinder. So how can we find it? I wrote the mathematical expression here. We need to take one variable V, volume. Yes. So we will take one more variable here. Okay. Now we will write here the variable name, assignment operator. Then what is the formula here? Pi multiply by r means radius then multiply by again radius, then multiply by height. Yeah, so we need to take one more variable. The variable name is height, and we also take the value for this height variable. Enter height in units, and we just change the name of this variable. So now we input the value for radius. This is for radius and this is for height variable. We have taken the values from the user by the keyboard for radius and height variables. Now we got the value for two variables, and this is the mathematical expression. With the help of this mathematical expression, we are calculating expression, and now we just try to show the output on the screen. Okay, so for showing the output we use console write line. Yeah, where, my dear?
Does console write or write line?
This one?
Yes.
You see one thing, we are taking input here. This is only to show the user what kind of value user wants to enter. User needs to enter the radius.
Yes.
User needs to enter the height. This is only to show. Read line is here, input is here, my dear. This is input, this is input. This is to show what kind of value you want to looking for.
It's different write line or write.
Totally different. Right line means next line after this. Right line means the next line after this. Right means in the same line. Okay. Console dot write line All of you understand this? Whenever we click on the run button, we will see it is asking to you the radius in units. Okay, so we put like 123.45, we put it like that, and the height we are putting like height 170.89. Then we get the volume of cylinder. Okay, volume of cylinder we get always in the form of cubic units. In which units? Cubic. So we will do here one thing. After this we will put, please, cubic cubic units. It's like that. It will be showing some better formatting. Now we will check again the radius, the height, and this is the volume of cylinder, this in cubic units. Okay, so this is the way how to implement constant in C#. Okay, and you can write for many constants. It doesn't mean you are only allowed to work with one constant at a time. As per the requirement of your program, you can apply number of constants together. Just remember, whenever we are applying any constant, we should use the const keyword. With the help of const keyword, we just make a fixed value to the variable, and the variable becomes constant. Okay, so this is the completion of this program.